Hello, and welcome to the Friday stream, where normally you guys get to play against us, the developers, and try to learn something, learn how to be better at the game. And today we're doing something a little bit special. The new game mode, Kung Fu, just launched a couple of days ago. So we're going to try to give you some tips and tricks on how to really up your game. And so with me is Foda, our resident champion of the Kung Fu scene. And you had some special stuff that you wanted to
so
try to get into.
I've
right?
been playing the game mode a lot.
Okay.
In Kung Fu, obviously you have full movesets, so you can make anything work.
Okay.
And people who are familiar with some weapons might just be better than the optimal weapon because that's what they're used to, right? But let's talk optimal. When you're, usually in 2v2, you got a goalie, you got somebody in goal, and somebody on offense. And the bots are even programmed to do that, right?
The bots are pretty solid at that. They'll swap depending on where you are.
I love that.
It's really
super
good.
Awesome. For goalie, there's no way around it. The best option is Lucian. You grab the guitars, the neutral sig in the goal.
He's the #1 best goalie.
He's by far the best goalie because the neutral sig has a lot of active frames, so your window to block things is bigger. When you block things successfully, at almost any damage, it goes in.
Okay.
So it's a shot. It's a
shot straight at their goal.
Yeah,
That's the power of it.
It's solid, and it has a long window.
Yeah.
So when it gets red and it's bouncing really fast, you have your best chance of blocking it with that move. The runner-up for being in the goalie is Thatch with his cannonballs. They're solid because they'll score, and they're even hard to stuff. They're hard to interrupt because even if you catch, like with the Lucian neutral sig, after he hits it, you can still knock it back in, and he has the recovery time. But there's 2 cannonballs, so you block the first one, the second one will still hit it and knock it back. But it does have a long time in between, so it's, nothing is invulnerable inside the goal. You always have the option of harassing them, pulling them out with scythe or whatever, just hitting them and letting your teammates score it. Lance, believe it or not.
Okay.
Lance is amazing for offense, and Spear.
So you're not feeling the cannon game.
Oh,
because in testing, Cannon was really solid, and I would have put that up there in the top 3.
Cannon actually is pretty great, yeah. It has less options than those other things. I would put it below Spear and Lance. It's a very noob-friendly thing. You can have, no matter the skill of your friend that's playing with you or whatever, have them grab a cannon and use sidelight, and it scores from about anywhere mid-stage at any damage.
When you're on the ground?
It's just, it gets a little tough in a lot of other situations how to score with it. The side air is also good because it pushes people along with the ball, but Lance has
that
even
exact
better.
Same thing.
And Lance has the sidelight to pick it up off the ground and then jam it in with the
side air.
So that's what makes Spear good, because you can downlight it off the ground at any Spear. In a tournament setting, would be playing Lucian Mirage as a team, or like Lucian Artemis, depending on what you're familiar with. Mirage has so many options. Check this out. At any up until about orange, you can score from anywhere on the stage using her scythe neutral sig. It'll just go in. Of course, you have the best goalie move in the game.
To
by
counter
far,
it.
that's always going to work really well. And the other reasons that scythe is good are obvious, because you've got the pivoting, right? You can go from kind of like anywhere and shoot it in with by reversing it. Yeah. Not only the reversals though, the recovery works as a shot. And particularly on the kickoff. So let this go in real quick. Recovery off the kickoff is like a guaranteed goal every time, provided nobody's blocking it. With Spear, what works so well about it is even like when it's up against the wall here, you can like downlight Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, I messed up. I actually meant to do a nice. So that's what I'm talking about right there. Like that's just awesome. Come on. Oh, my bad. That's supposed to be a dare.
You're good.
Risky.
Like Lucian, because he's high movement speed and high defense, it makes it easier to reposition for the goal.
That's a good
also
point.
Pretty nice.
With Lucian, there's another tactic I forgot to mention is when it's rolling on the floor and it's about not exactly mid-court, but a little bit closer to your side of mid-court, you can downstig it. And it'll go in.
Okay,
it'll
like
go
off the goal?
There. Yeah, like dash off of it and
then
like a little slide charge. Give it a little slide charge.
All right.
And it goes in as well. So it's important to mention that you do not damage does not build on you in this game mode.
Yeah, it refreshes after time, right?
Yeah, getting hit might feel frustrating, but you'll always reset to like this yellow orangish damage that we have. So grapple moves are all really good in Brawl Ball because if you hit a person and the ball, it'll always prioritize grappling the ball, and it'll and it'll also like knock the person. You know, so if they're in the middle of something, it'll stop whatever they're doing.
The ball behaves similarly to a legend. So any of your standard any of your standard combos will work on the ball, just like if you were comboing an opponent.
That was an interesting combo, dude.
I actually learned that from a bot. Any Lance tips, specifically with Kung Foot, which is what our focus for today is? We were talking a lot about how side air is a really strong tool because of the kind of the distance between it. A lot of active frames on it. You can hit the opponent who's hitting the ball and the ball, so you kind of just shove both into the goal, which is just a really strong tool, as well as the fact that you can use it on the ground for side light into the side air, which is just a nice little touch. All right, I need a swap.
The difference is night and day.
Oh wow!
Oh, so that's why. So that's what makes Lance good. Yeah. No one's gonna score off of a player, offense messing up.
Woo!
Nice. That's a good
option. Mixed it up.
So as it gets, the farther red the ball gets, the more effective down sig is on Lucy and Katars as a goal option.
Yeah, the ball speeds up as it gets more red, and
but it's much less safe, right? You got to be sure that you're going to be able to hit it with the down sig, because the neutral sig a lot better at saving it.